Citizen everyone, welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Bestiary League, War of the Atlas, I guess. I have been dying to play. It's the morning on Monday, and I can probably get one session in before I have to go. But currently, we are in Act 4. I did a little bit of farming, a little bit of grinding, so I got to Calm Stronghold, but I didn't get a chance to finish it, that area up. It was just a little bit of too much of a grind, but that's where I got in terms of progression. In terms of items, I got myself a 4-link decurve bow. My DPS is currently sitting at 772, unbuffed, and for single target, I got 509 DPS. We are linked with added fire damage, added cold damage, slower projectiles for barrage. I should probably add GMP once I get it. I don't have it just yet. And then I have lightning arrow, volley support, physical to lightning, elemental damage with attacks for the lightning arrow. My helmet sucks. I need to upgrade it, but it's 4-linked. So it's been hard to find another 4-link. As you can see, I only have 2 4-links right now, and therefore my barrage and lightning arrow. I'm running Grace and Herald of Ash as my auras. I got Blink Arrow, I got Ice Golem, and sometimes I use Poacher's Mark for survivability. Poacher's Mark gives us frenzy charges on kill, or at least a chance to get a frenzy charge on kill, and it gives us life and mana gain on hit. It seems to be working pretty well. It's pretty useful. You know, I need it to sustain my mana cost, because right now I don't have all that much mana leech, which is something that I need to deal with eventually. But as you can see, in terms of clearing packs, lightning arrow is okay. It's not great against single target, pretty obvious. I put on some of my MTX, so our character is starting to look pretty dope. I try to mix and match everything, and you know, I like the way it's looking right now. And yeah, that's basically, you know, where we're at right now. In terms of the league itself, I'm enjoying it, guys. I am actually loving the game right now, and I guess that's the thing about having, you know, new abilities and new balance. Nobody knows what's best, especially me. You know, I'm not exactly the greatest player, so, you know, I have an understanding of the game. I mean, I've played a lot, but my fundamental understanding of the game, you know, when I see numbers, I'm like, I'm not too sure. Is this good? Is this bad? And we're gonna have to test it out, and, you know, being able to test out stuff, it's a great feeling. Everything feels new again, it's just awesome. And I hope you guys are having the same, you know, same experience as me. You know, this feeling of just experiencing new things and testing out, you know, certain new well, not really new skills, but, you know, maybe new balance. I guess in my case it would be new skills, since, you know, I haven't played lightning arrow in so long. So it really feels like, you know, a completely new build, something I've never played before, and it's like, okay, well, let's give this a try, and, you know, it's turning out pretty well so far. So I'm pretty happy with all that. You know, being able to capture the beasts, and GGG actually having, you know, doing something about all of the complaints and criticisms, you know, or at least the feedback from the users. It's really good, right? And I think overall, you know, the game's going in, or at least this league is going in a very good direction. The beginning of the league might have been a little weird, but I think now it's in a good spot. There's been there's a poll on whether, you know, you should be able to capture dead beasts. For the most part, I was leaning towards no. But I can understand some people who, you know, off-screen stuff or make a mistake and kill something. So having like that odd, you know, net that you can use on dead beasts, but, you know, having them drop rarely, I think that's a good idea. So you don't blast past things and just forget about them. You still have to catch things, but if you do make the mistake of, you know, accidentally killing something that, you know, was very strong, or accidentally killing something that was very rare, like a legendary beast, you can still go back and capture it. So I'm pretty okay with all that. If anything, the thing I want most is that if there's like a big pack of mobs, and then one legendary beast in the middle of it, I wanted to auto target that legendary beast, because that's actually, you know, one problem that I've been seeing, which is like, when I get surrounded by stuff, it's hard for me to target the beast that I want to capture. That's probably my biggest gripe so far, but to be honest, that's, you know, pretty small given everything else. It's not too bad, but overall, yeah, things are going good. So right now we're in Act 4, and in terms of resistances, I actually do need to work on that a little. That's probably my next goal or thing I need to work on. I know that like a couple episodes ago, maybe just 1 or 2 episodes ago, I was like, you know what, I'm more concerned about links, I'm more concerned about you know, about my damage, my DPS, and then I'll do life, and then I'll do resistance. But now I'm like, okay, I need resistances. I'm at 69, 61, 52. The 52 concerns me a little, and you know, maybe just 1 or 2 hours ago, that 69% fire resistance was at like 50, and I died one. Oh, death. I died one time to those saplings in this area, and I'm like, okay, I think it's time to upgrade our fire resistance. You know, this can't go on any longer. Having such low resistances, especially in Act 4, is actually it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna try and max that out soon enough. The helmet is still awful, so probably I can get a little bit of a little resistance from there, and then yeah, we're gonna have to see. I don't know where the rest is gonna come from, but we're probably just gonna have to upgrade gear. So I bet Calm is actually gonna do a lot of damage to us if he hits us. Oh, if I get all these guys surrounded and then hit him lightning arrow, it's probably gonna do a lot of damage, right? Except they didn't surround Calm. That kind of sucks. Alright, that was actually a pretty easy fight. And I figured, we're pretty over level. This area is 38, we're 41. Is this enough for them to give me GMP? Diala, no, not yet. So I still need to kill Duresso. I would love to get GMP. Getting that for my barrage is probably going to be so good. Maximum life, cold, lightning res. Hold on. So currently I have 14. I lose fire resistance, but overall this gives me more. I lose life. You know what? Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Let's add some resistance to our build. How about the ring? Oh, so much damage. But I can't lose any more resistance. I just can't. Oh, that sucks. Bye. I wish I could use this. I mean, I could craft some resistance on it, but I need more. I need a lot of resistance. This one has 8 to all. This one has 4 to all. 62, 67, 72. That's like a lot better. A lot better. Alright, I guess this is what we're gonna roll with. It is so early in the morning. I am super tired, but what can I do? I'm like addicted to this game. I want to play like, I'm like, okay, I'll just play 40 minutes before I head off to work. And this is actually the perfect time to play because Kay leaves for work at around 7:30. So I waited for her to leave home because she doesn't like it when I record. It's too loud. And our house isn't big enough that, you know, she can't hear me, which is part of the problem why I've been streaming less. But either way, but yeah, right now I'm like, oh, this is my chance. Okay, so I guess for this dude, I have to try and capture him at full HP. Oh wait, no, the golem will kill him. Oh, there you go. And everyone else, I guess I'll only capture magic and unique mobs because right now I'm one-shotting these guys. Rooster Fiend. I'll try and capture this guy. Oh wait, no. The new capture mechanics is you get 3 seconds to capture, right? Okay. This is fine then. I just gotta throw the net. Unfortunately, I don't have many nets. So either way, I gotta try and save them. I'll throw my nets at new mobs, and then I'll throw them at unique mobs. So these beast crafting recipes have been so useful, actually. Like, it actually gives me a sense of purpose when I capture these guys, because I know I'm gonna use these recipes very soon. Like, when I was missing fire resistances, I was like, alright, fire resistance. Alright, I need a rare ring with fire resistance. Let's go get that. I need a Dex helmet with fire resistance. Let's go give that a try. Let's see if we can get any cool items, because I need fire resistance really badly. That's what I did for like, maybe 30 minutes, just, grinding out these recipes and seeing if I can get some items. I think that's how I got my gloves here. And I tried for helmet and I never got anything good. Now you could be saying, Emnix, you could just, farm up and find those items yourselves, and it probably wouldn't, it would probably just be faster than, killing the Bestiary mobs. But you know what, like, we got sparkly new things, and that's what I want to try out. And to be honest, like, as if you're like a solo self-found player, or if it's your first time playing and you just want to experience the mechanics, this is actually a great way to do it. Definitely evens out your leveling curve, being able to get leveling items and so on. I feel like this is like a really cool tutorial system, because as you capture more beasts, you get to create better leveling items. Like, I could potentially make another rare boot with movement speed, which I didn't, because I already had 20% movement speed boots. I gave it a try, but I got pretty bad boots. I'm like, you know what, it's fine. But if you didn't have good stuff, you could use this as another form of gear upgrades, right? Or another way to upgrade your gear instead of just grinding it out and waiting it out, or using your precious currency to try and farm it. Now you can use the captured beasts, and the only currency that you waste is probably the currency you spent on nets. So yeah, if you can't tell, I'm super excited about this league. I think it'll stay in the main game, and I hope it does, because this is a really cool mechanic. Being able to capture beasts, using them for recipes, and these recipes aren't, oh, add a couple stats here, add a couple stats there. They're like completely new items, chance for a unique item, chance for a rare item with these stats. Like, those, again, this game is based around RNG, and really there's nothing you can do with that, but this RNG feels like I have some control over it, which is just, it's great. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Morning coffee is actually so good. I would like to buy some more nets, but I guess I still have some more. I'm not worried yet. Alright, these guys are blue, so I actually kind of want to capture them. Oh no, I can't capture them. Why? They're not beasts? Oh, that's a 4-link. If I can cram move speed on it, that'd be nice. But I need move speed and stats. That's the thing. So for my level, where am I going? I think I'm trying to get a little bit more HP. I'm in Act 4 now. I think I want to try and get to like 12, 1300. And then by Act 5, I can aim for 16, 1700. I was hoping for 2000 for Katava fight. I don't know. I really don't know if I'll make it. But we're going to give it a try, I think. Wasn't there like a unique rooster mob or a boss around here? I'm pretty sure there was, and I would love... Oh, here he is. Eye Pecker and Steel Chaw. Okay, so I'm going to try and capture these guys. Oh, I can just catch up now. Got this guy. I got this guy. Awesome. 2 unique mobs. Hopefully we get some really cool... Yeah, look at that. Create a leveling item. Rare 4-link dexterity gloves. Like, I would love that. Now, maybe they won't have the stats I want, but right now my problem is, like, I want to upgrade, but I can't find another 4-link. I love these recipes. 4-link gloves, 4-link strength helmet. Like, I could find myself just farming this area, farming those bosses, and trying to capture them just so I can get a couple 4-links. Like, 4-links are actually pretty precious to me. Although I don't know if I'm actually going to do that. Maybe I will. Maybe on, if I'm off stream, I'm not recording, I'm not doing any progression. Maybe I'll do that. It really gives me an incentive to like grind out the same areas over and over. Just so I can get some leveling items. Now, one thing I've been noticing is I haven't been using my Poacher's Mark much. And I really don't want to put it on Blasphemy because, you know, I'm already so low on mana already as it is. So my best bet is probably a Curse on Hit setup. Of course, the problem there is, you know, I don't have that many sockets right now. But I probably want to do something about that. Maybe add a curse in a couple acts. Right now I just want to use it for bosses because it's hard to sustain mana otherwise, but when it's available to me, maybe we can add a Blasphemy curse. Right now it's just so I can, you know, spam barrage on a boss without running out of mana, because if I didn't use that curse, I would run out of mana. So of course, against like act bosses and map bosses. Actually, I don't know about map bosses, but when they have a reduced curse effectiveness, the Poacher's Mark actually doesn't do much at all. So in terms of getting mana and life back. All right, we're actually making good time on Duresso and Comms area, and that's what I've been finding. You know, just playing for an extra 1 or 2 hours, I was playing off stream, and all of a sudden I was in Comms area. I think that just indicates, you know, my build is pretty good right now. Like Lightning Arrow, I don't know, it's pretty good for leveling, I'd say. As long as you... I think in the past it was hard to find good gear. And then you would struggle with bosses because your gear isn't good enough, but... I guess now with the Bestiary and the leveling items and all that stuff, it's probably a lot easier to do. Definitely, I would recommend, you know, some kind of bow build for leveling. Obviously, you gotta find the right skills. I think Ice Shot is still good. Lightning Arrow is still great. But even stuff like Blast Rain, I think it's more of a single target skill. It's like a weird mix of single target and AoE, but Blast Rain would probably be good. Rain of Arrows would probably be good. I think you can level with all of those, so I'm pretty excited, you know. There's a little bit of diversity right now, you know, with everybody experimenting. If you were to check the ladder, there's plenty of diversity there too. You know, the top 10 probably has, you know, one of every class, I would suspect.
At age 13,
maybe I shouldn't, let's just check the ladder. Occultist, Deadeye, Pathfinder, Ascendant. Okay, so there's a lot of Occultists, there's quite a few Deadeyes. But, you know, as people shift towards the meta, obviously, you know, things are gonna... Okay, so I want to target this guy. I'm trying to capture him, except I have no nets. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. But I would say overall, you know, people are playing around with the skills and you're seeing some variety, which is, you know, pretty refreshing considering that for a while the meta was just, you know, just hero font every day and it's like the same classes over and over. And some people didn't like that, right? Now for me, I'm like, yeah, I didn't mind too much, but... Okay, let's take that. Okay, so we're going for Duresso. I can still tell that we get slowed down when we try to fight, you know, those legendary bosses and try to capture them. You know, I still feel slower because I need to slow down and try and lower his HP so that I can kill him in 3 seconds, and then at the same time, you know, make sure I have enough nets and everything. So let's try and capture this guy actually. That should be good. Got him. Oh god, what is this? Let's capture these Hellions because I've never caught them before. Also means I'm gonna run out of nets, so let's switch over to the other one. Ah, you've been captured, beast. You've been captured, stupid beast. That's cool you did that, but I'm slowly starting to run out of nets. I am not very happy about that. So let's see if I can purchase some.
Exile?
And then let's see if I can alch the boots and maybe we get something good. Hopefully. This is gonna give us some resistance, but I'm gonna lose even more fire resistance, and I'm not very happy about that. I don't know. I'll think about this one. This one has fire resistance, but it doesn't have much of anything else. You know what? If anything, I'll use master crafting. Does it have a suffix? No, there's no suffix anymore. Excuse me.
Go where you are needed.
No, I need the fire. That's the most important one.
What do you need now?
And I can't craft a suffix on here either. That's disappointing. Okay.
I'm watching you.
Do I have an essence? No. Chance to avoid being shocked. Plus maximum life. Okay, let's just try and get some maximum life on here. 10% move speed. Nah.
What do you want?
Nah.
Go where you are needed.
Where's Einhar? Here. From House Fry. Let's buy a couple of the simple iron nets. It costs 2 transmutes? I would rather it cost alterations, you know? Like, we got more alterations than transmutes right now. Let's just spend a couple of those.
What do you want? May fear guide you.
I think overall you're gonna have more alterations than transmutes, because I think you get transmutes when you sell magic items and un-ID'd items. And chances are we're gonna ID all the rares that we pick up, at least while we're leveling. So when you ID your rares, you typically end up getting alteration shards. So I would imagine we were gonna end up with a lot of alterations, and probably just as many transmutes, but in all honesty, alterations are worth more than transmutes. I don't know why I'm spending alterations, but it's just what I have right now, you know? We're actually doing a lot of damage to these guys. I'm surprised.
My mana is gone.
Got him. Let me take another sip of my coffee. Definitely we slowed down a little here, but most of it is due to the fact that I'm trying to capture beasts. But the Resso is here. So it took us 8 minutes to get through the area and get to the Resso. Yeah, it's not bad, I would say. Okay, let me curse you, buddy. Okay, so let's wait it out. Definitely I'm not getting as much mana leech or mana on hit right now. Oh god. Is he permanently enraged? Okay, maybe now he is. These blades, man. They said there would be like a better effect to see them, but I don't see it, man. I don't see when they spawn. They just happen instantly. I thought they patched that. Alright, either way. You know, I'm looking at my ice gold and I'm like, this guy's actually doing quite a bit of damage. He's helping me a lot, definitely. He's giving me crit strike accuracy, and he's giving me a crit strike chance and just accuracy. And the accuracy is huge. And chances are I'm not going to get the ascendancy that gives me accuracy for a while.
Yes.
So this is good.
Bye.
Alright, so now we get to go here, talk to Diala, and then hopefully we get GMP. Okay, you can open that door. I'm okay with that. So I think the new mechanics for Bestiary with the nets is you get 3 seconds, and if you kill the mob in 3 seconds, I think he gets caught. I might be wrong though.
No,
Okay, so we got GMP, and I'm gonna replace add a cold with GMP, I think. It's gonna reduce the single target DPS, obviously, but we're gonna get how many? 4 additional projectiles, which is it's pretty huge. If I can get the threshold jewel for barrage, that's probably gonna be good too. But I don't want to rely on it. That's the thing. Like I want to use those jewel sockets for other things. So if I don't have to use it, I don't want to. Okay, let's go find a strong enemy and try out our barrage, because I can't really tell if it's better yet. I mean, added cold damage was pretty nice, especially since barrage had a pretty high damage effectiveness for added damage. It was pretty good for that, actually. I'm starting to understand why so many people use the barrage as their single target. It's just by far the better skill. Alright, so this guy. Oh wow, this is a lot of damage. Look at that. I should definitely use Poacher's Mark when I do this though, because I run out of mana so fast. And originally I had thought that maybe, you know, the 0.4% mana leech would be enough, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm still very reliant. Very reliant on my Poacher's Mark and my mana flask for my mana, unfortunately. Alright. Looks like I'm doing well. Maybe if I had some mana on kill, that would work. I don't know. Like, I do have a decent amount of mana leech, but it's when, like, all of my lightning arrows hit. Somebody tell me again. Somebody help. Chat. Or YouTube comments. What should I do about my mana leech? Or my mana regen? Now, this episode probably isn't going to come out for a few days. So I have developed the backlog. Like, for example, today's Monday. No idea when this episode's gonna come out. If I had to guess, like Thursday or Friday. But yeah, like let me know, and I'll see next time around. Next time when I have this problem, I'll try and fix it. I just can't remember the different forms. Warlord's Mark, maybe? Maybe I should put it on Blasphemy? I'm not sure. Rallying Cry? But I'm just never going to remember to use it. It's not a bad idea though, actually. Now that I say it myself. Rallying Cry is pretty good. What else is there? I'm not sure. Clarity? I just need a little bit of mana regen, because right now I have what? 8.9? So low. And my mana costs 19 per hit. And I probably throw out an arrow like almost twice a second. So I'm pretty much spending like 30 mana a second. Now I do have some leech. And definitely with Poacher's Mark, it's like all my mana comes back. But when I forget to use it, it's a problem. Alright, it's the 30-minute mark and we're almost at Malachi, so being able to do half an act in 30 minutes, I would say it's pretty good. You know what, I'm just gonna try and tank. You know what, I thought of tanking it and now I don't want to do it anymore. That was a lot of damage. That was half my HP. caught her.
You've just earned yourself some bigger prey, Huntress.
So I think I'm gonna try and kill Malachi this episode. Because honestly, we're not that far away. Now, previously I would have picked up my Ascendancy prior to Malachi. But now, since we're not gonna lose resistances until we fight Katava, I could still pick up my Ascendancy. I'm high enough level for it, I think. I'm level 42. But I think I'm gonna wait till I'm like a little bit into Act 5 before doing it. Just so that, you know, I'm a little bit stronger. A little bit faster. A little bit harder. Harder, better, faster, stronger. No, you know, being able to clear the labyrinth in a faster time, I think I would prefer that. But I don't know. I'm really excited to see the Ascendancy changes, and I feel like getting something like Tailwind would be huge for us. So maybe I'll do it in like mid Act 5, or maybe even after Act 4. I'll have to think about it. I don't know. I really do want those Ascendancy stats though. Remnant of Corruption, okay. Yo, I love the way my character looks right now. Like this new MTX that I got. Although it's not really new, it's like the Abyss set. But it looks super dope. If you haven't gotten it, I don't know if you can still pick it up, but it looks really nice, man. Alright, so this is a legendary beast, right? Okay, so this is one of those cases where we need Poacher's Mark. Faux show. Wow. How do people kill this guy in 3 seconds? Okay, I think I got him. These guys are so tanky. That guy's probably tankier than Malachi, I swear to God. Either way, I caught him. All that matters. I mean, against packs, I'm like, or against Rogue Exiles, like, this is easy. Easy pickings, just free money right here. But against a legendary freaking beast, I'm like, yo, I can't kill him. What's wrong with this dude?
My mana is gone.
And then I run out of mana. Alright, Deidre. I want to be in Enfeeble, I think. Oh god. Why you do this, DJ? Why do you do so much damage? What's going on? Stop it, buddy. Ow. You know, maybe some dodge wouldn't be the worst idea. And right now I only took acrobatics, but I didn't take phase acrobatics. I'm starting to regret that decision right now. Having to just walk around gingerly while I fight him and try to dodge his attacks is not good. Like last league I played Volatile Dead and Cremation. Basically you just leave the Cremation on the ground and you just run around in circles. You never have to stop. But I have to stop an attack, and this is annoying. I'm running out of flash charges.
You were your own worst enemy.
That was a very annoying fight. I didn't think that I would be that annoyed. And I think we're going to see that more and more, where we have to like walk around and dodge. You know, with Malachi. Maybe not Shavron. But definitely with Malachi. So I would like to say that I'm a little concerned, and I am. I'm starting to feel concerned.
Simply gorgeous.
With Shavron, it's not too bad. You can just keep hitting her, you know? Like, what can she possibly do to you? Actually, those are famous last words. She can probably do something to me. But her stuff is just easier to dodge. With the Bestiary, it's like you're slowed and then you take a lot of damage and you don't do much damage. There's a lot of control that boss fight. All right, so this was fine.
We destroy so much beauty in our
Oh, 35 minutes? We can probably fight Malachi at the 45-minute mark. Actually, I don't think it's going to take another 10 minutes. We can probably finish the fight at the 45-minute mark. Is this better? I don't think it's better. I mean, I have a pretty decent bow right now. Yeah, it's a world of difference.
Bye.
I actually have a lot of reinforced iron nets right now. I'm pretty happy. And it's going to take us to level 56. That's pretty good. I'm glad I spent like, you know, it was just like 3 or 4 alterations for a bunch of nets. I don't think I'm going to run out anytime soon. Even if I like go crazy with capturing, I just got to sell or pay a couple alterations and get a few more nets back. Oops, wrong button. God, my AoE is great. Single target, not so great. Especially when they move around. If they stay still, it's okay.
My mana is gone.
Alright, I almost got him. Be still, you be still, dog. The bow?
Your kind leave nothing but scars, Melagaro.
Alright. So we got all the pieces. I think it's time. I think it's time. Let's fight. So it's 37 minutes into the video. I think I'm ready for this fight. Maybe I should have taken the Ascendancy, because Malachi fight isn't that easy. But we'll see. And I think the problem right now is I don't have much mitigation for spells, so I take a lot of damage from that. Like even these things. I need more HP, man. Kill me. Ow. Oh my god, the slam. I thought I was out of range for that. Okay. Got piety. Oh, now for the main fight. Oh. I've almost finished my coffee by now, so this is actually good timing. Yes, you're dead, Piety. It's cool. I will avenge you. What it means to be nightmare. Okay, just gotta run around him. And then hope he doesn't slam me. Other than that, I should be good. Ow. I should try and poachers mark them so I can get back some flash charges, actually. Okay, I think he's going to heart phase. Or he should be. No? Not yet? There we go. Okay, so you gotta get the 3 heart. Oh! I'm kind of low. I'm not talking because I'm concentrating right now. There's just so much happening on this map and my single target. I thought I was doing well, but I guess not. Ooh, that was close.
My mana is gone.
I'm gonna just throw some lightning arrows off screen at the heart. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. Just let me hold still and kill it. Oh, he's at half HP. I think I can do it. I just need to dodge all this crap. That's the annoying part. I just want to sit still and like deal DPS, but I can't. Ah! I gotta dodge everything. Alright, we got him. We got him. Ooh, oh baby. Alright, we've got another secret life class, so that's good. Increased recovery, increased movement speed. Thank you. Alright, so now that we've completed this quest, I think we're gonna get access to Act 5. Talk to Tasuni in Highgate. He's gonna give us the entrance. Yala, Oyan. So now we can go to the Ascent. Not gonna do that just yet because we are done with this episode. We're gonna be going into Act 5 next, or I guess the Ascent next, and then we'll go into Act 5 soon enough. Single target is a little bit lacking, but I don't think we're that far behind. Couple passive stats, or passive skill points, a couple levels, maybe 1 or 2 item upgrades, and we should be back, you know, exactly where we want to be. So that's probably the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. See you soon.